I'm Cam.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aaron. We're three brothers who lead extraordinary lives.
Because we live and work in our family zoo.
All right, let's do this.
Caring for endangered animals
and helping wildlife conservation projects around the world.
This is our amazing story.
This is 1Z3.
What does it smell like?
It's a big day for us all here at the zoo.
Loving life.
We're getting set for our grand reopening.
Breakfast.
Preparing to welcome the public for the first time this summer, it's the final brush-up.
I think it looks better.
The animals need a good groom too, and the habitats must look spick and span. Feathers and feces.
But just when we need it most, unfortunately, no one managed to get much sleep last night.
Because we're all so excited and a little nervous.
But it was mainly thanks to
Moto.
Our resident lion declaring his territory. A sound that can carry for 4 miles.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them.
With no hope of getting any shut-eye, we took the rare opportunity to explore the park in the dead of night.
Watch your steps.
Some of the animals here at the zoo are nocturnal, and many are active after dark.
Not used to having us around at this time of night, it seems all eyes are on us.
So Billy the Ocelot is nocturnal. It's so special for us to see him right now, and he's literally out and about and incredibly active.
That's the first time I've ever seen him at night. I'm absolutely loving this.
Yeah.
Plenty of the other big cats are awake too.
Are you stalking, Zeri?
Much like domestic cats you might have as pets, tigers prefer to hunt under the light of the moon.
Hi. Oh, bless him. Some lovely long whiskers as well. Oh, have that. Oh. You and Moto? Yeah. He's such a beast.
There's our lion.
Sounds so much better tonight. I don't know why. It's nothing decent. It's wicked.
No wonder we're all awake. The roar of a lion can hit well over 100 decibels.
Must be quite intimidating to a poor little meerkat.
Don't worry, go back to bed. I will, mate. You're safe.
Back to bed is where we should all be heading.
As Moto finally stops.
Peace restored. We got a few hours sleep before sunrise as once more, day begins at the zoo.
With the other animals awake.
Well, guys, how are the camels this morning?
It's time to reopen the gates. I am so excited to get these gates open again. You can hear the lions roaring, the gibbons singing.
Fingers crossed now. All right.
Let's go.
After you. Woo.
And we're open!
What's that?
And here come our first visitors.
Before long, it's as busy as ever.
It's so good just to have people back. I just feel like such a buzz is around the place this morning.
There sure is. The visitors are delighted to see the animals.
And it's clear from their reactions that they've really missed having them here too.
Especially those who like to show off.
Scaling it. That's so cool. It's so nice to see everyone with big smiles on their faces.
The animals will have missed all the strange sights and smells. Possibly more than our guests when it comes to the smells.
Yep, keeping the habitats clean and stink-free is an important job.
So it's back to business as usual for us, with a constant rotation of clean-up keeping us busy around the zoo.
And today it's you, Cam, who's drawn the short straw.
Huh? I have to clean all the camel poo. So not only am I doing this lovely job,
I've also got to be careful of the camels because they are very boisterous, especially Mo and Navas. So, and honestly, they're so silent when they move. So they've got like a little stealth mode going on.
Oh, sneaky.
Need to be careful. I need eyes in the back of my head just in case they do come up behind me because they are huge.
It's all right, Cam. We'll tell you if they're coming.
Cheers, mate.
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Look, he's freaking out.
But we're friends, right, guys?
Hey, mate. He was just like, you know what? You're doing a really good job, Cam. I'm really impressed. The smell. I can't tell you how bad it smells.
As well as eating large amounts of shrubs and grasses, the Bactrian camel, that's the one with 2 humps, can drink a whopping 50 litres in one sitting.
And what goes in must come out.
Come on, pick up the pace.
Come on.
Oh, it's perfection. Oh my, as if you just did that. It's gone all in your face. Oh, I've got to get a photo of that as well.
Beautiful.
Cam, look up.
Cam, smile.
Don't move.
I have camel poop all in my face.
I'll tell you what might help. A little bit of a hose down.
I think he's clean now.
I don't know. OK, now maybe. You look better as a drowned rat.
Can we move on?
Go on then. Who's up for tickling the animal's senses with some slightly more pleasant scents?
I mean, that very much depends on what you call pleasant.
Oh, that box stinks.
Billy the Ocelot seems to have expensive taste.
Hello, mate.
Oh, he's absolutely stunning. Right here I have some very expensive aftershave for our beautiful Ocelot Billy. He has quite an expensive taste, so does Ty. Beautiful.
I actually don't mind that.
Should we see how he's going to react? I think he's going to love it.
Yeah, it's soaked, isn't it, the box? So, yeah.
How will he take to his aroma-soaked, food-filled box?
In the wild, solitary cats like Billy scent mark to deter other males and attract females. It's thought that some perfumes contain pheromones that mimic natural feline odour.
Look how gentle and relaxed he is.
His pattern is just another level.
His little tail just twinging at the end. A little shake. So a little sniff. Here we go. It's going to fall off.
There he goes.
Look at him rub up against it. My favourite smell. He has very good taste.
Thing is, he's rubbing up against it. I don't think he's quite realised there's food in there for him as well yet.
There we go, mate. Nice little touch, make you smell better.
Surely not possible. Living at the zoo is all we've ever known.
We've grown up with many of the animals and siblings born here.
We had 3 African lions. Tiny came out last, he was the younger brother. And what happened was he developed to be the biggest and best when he got older. And
No, he didn't.
that's a representation of us 3.
No, it's not.
Let's agree to disagree.
What we can agree on is that keeping all these animals entertained as they might be in the wild is a challenge we take to the absolute extreme. With so many tricks, treats, and toys, such as
Boomer balls. Pong wobblers.
That's footballs full of food.
The zebra's favourite,
Ball pit balls.
loved by Raccoon Martina,
Bubble baths.
that's a spa day for the jaguars,
Puzzle feeder.
keeping the primates busy,
barrel hay racks,
Because Mo and Navas are always up for a kick around.
Hessian sack.
for this big cat,
Giant birthday cakes.
Giant swings.
Bubbles.
Yeah, bacon-flavoured bubbles.
bamboo puzzle feeders,
Ice cubes.
taking animals for walks.
Kongs.
Ty's already said that.
You're out. See you later.
No.
And it was going so well. So, I expect you're wondering, how how exactly did these three brothers end up living in a zoo?
Zuri, come on, girl. Over here.
Well, it's a bizarre story that started with a lion, a coach, and a car park.
Oh,
Zuri, up here.
Here we go.
Hey.
Girls. My grandfather first bought the place on April Fool's Day 1984. It's funny to think that before purchasing this land, our granddad owned a coach company, and he actually bought this land really to park all the coaches.
When Grandad arrived, the sale came with an unexpected bonus. A lion named Bobby.
The original lion enclosure that was here was 2 or 3 of these jeeps in length. The lion could barely turn around, no way it could ever exercise. Obviously just spent its whole life living on concrete.
It was the first time Grandad had ever seen a lion.
Well, it's not something you come across every day. There and then, he bought the land and made Bobby a promise that they would drastically improve his quality of life.
Our family began building a huge new enclosure for him. It was an act of kindness that would change our future forever.
It was the first time Bobby the lion had ever touched grass in his life, and he was 16 years old. Bobby was able to finally run for the first time, feel grass for the first time, and
When I look at my brothers, I'm really proud of what we've achieved and what we can still achieve in the next 20, 30 years. It all stems back from our granddad, to be honest. When he first took over and fell in love with the wildlife here.
you know, when you're this close to a big cat, it's hard to not be inspired and want to try and protect them in the wild. That's it.
It's the best feeling. And to say I can do it with my brothers, you're not going to get better than that, are you? Apart from having a better brother, but...
Always there to ruin a moment. Inspired by Grandad's legacy, we do all we can to keep at the sharp end of conservation projects around the world, which has brought us here to Tanzania.
So after all that tracking, we finally find them. So what a success.
We've come to see the work done here by local wildlife rangers working hard on the front line to protect endangered species.
Their training equips them to intercept and arrest poachers who threaten big cats in the wild. But it's dangerous work.
Mimi naitwa Mohamed Omari, ni trainer commander Manyara Ranch.
Just the thought of being a poacher that is being hunted down by anti-poaching rangers just terrifies me.
Thankfully, this is just a training exercise, but the rangers here need to be ready to respond at any moment, every single day.
Kwa Manyara Ranch, kila anayekuja hapa atapenda kwa sababu kwanza ni eneo liko vizuri kwa wanyama wengi.
And vital it's protected.
To see the work that the rangers are doing here, it really inspires you when, you know, we're working with the animals back at our wildlife parks.
It's so important for us to see the bigger picture.
Back at the zoo, it's been a busy and successful reopening, and the crowds are finally starting to head home.
Yeah. Not a bad first day. Couldn't have asked for much more, really. All those supporters have come round, big smiles on their face, and the nice thing was the animals were really happy to see them.
The meerkats are right up against the glass, like perched on it, like...
They were really excited to see people here.
The 3 lion girls and Moto came straight up to the glass, and it was like the lions came up to them to say, like, welcome back.
And then they went back to doing what they do best, which is sleeping on the rock.
Yeah.
Can't blame them.
It was really special to see that again.
And there goes Moto.
Close the gates.
It's time to lock up.
Yep, let's look up.
Do this.
Going good.
Surprise.
I think you actually winded me.